Hey guys, and welcome back to Replay Review, and we're looking at Jun P. Let's see what he's up to. Okay, very interesting. Let's have a closer look at what is going on in this replay. So he starts out with a kick, goes through another kick, second, third kick, actually three kicks in a row. Let's see how he starts off. So he goes with the classic pec grab here and goes and grabs his opponent's elbows and then puts a knee straight up into his opponent's abdomen. How do you even say abdomen? Abdomen. Stomach. I'm just gonna call it a fucking stomach, okay? Because I cannot pronounce that goddamn word. So he gets a lift here. Very weird how you get that lift though. I don't like it too much. It seems very like something noobs would do. So yeah, maybe try to work on a way to get a different lift up instead of the noob looking thing. The kick comes in great though. The way this kick comes in is amazing. It goes straight through his opponent's Yuke's glute and his hip. His left hip gets taken out and his right glute butt cheek gets destroyed. Goes through here, let's see, brings it down, okay, turns around, brings in the kick again, kick comes in beautifully as well, goes through and takes out that lumbar, disconnecting it from the abs and the chest piece, and basically just destroys that shit. He basically lets go one hand here, lets his opponent's torso fling to the front of him as he gets his second kick, goes through and boom shots those pecs and that chest off, and basically destroys that. Actually, it's not really a boom hit, or is it? I don't know. I think he just broke the chest piece, and that disconnected everything else from itself. And it just worked like kabam. So yeah, there we go. Very nice, and he's holding his opponent's... I don't know what that is. It's something. It's something along the lines. Cool replay, but it could be better in terms of how it started. I don't really like this. That looks very newbie to me, but the kicks are amazing. Good job on the kicks. Let's move on into SR Beagano, who's copied my sense of style. Obviously, mine works way better. And yeah, so, Jesus, that face is really close to what mine looks like. But yeah, okay. So let's see. Let's watch a full run of what you're doing in this replay. Okay. Let's see. A little skeet there at the end. Nice. Okay, let's have a look. A little spin here. Holds his hands to himself. Kicks out. Takes the right hip off of his opponent, Yuke. Second kick comes in. Gets the split. Does a weird little thing with his body here. I don't like this. It looks like he's... I can feel a lot of the joints here in hold, and it doesn't feel nice. It just doesn't. The way it's too much hold there. You need some more flow with these things, especially that first kick as well. Let's see. That first kick seems a little hard and iffy, but yeah, the second one's okay, not too bad, but it comes down really weird and then bends weird. You need to relax more here. You do bring it up really nicely with the knee coming backwards here, straight into your opponent's back, taking out their head, getting the decap, as well as, I think that's just the decap, yeah. Okay, I don't know what you're doing with your feet here. Trying to grab the head with your feet, play that crunch, touch the face game. Yeah, and your second kick comes out here. Is it going to do anything? It does take out a pec, I believe, as the rest of the torso flies towards the ground. And his opponent's hand breaks off through just sheer power and pressure, or something like that. Looks like the lumbar, whatever this is. Is this the abs? I think this is the lumbar. Broke off against the ground there, and it's going to history as he skeets his opponent's hand straight into his opponent's face. Okay, very nice, very nice. Just work on more flow, and I think use relax more often, and you should be gold from there. Let's move on to our next replay. Nicholas135 back again, and let's see what he's doing today. Okay, slick, quick replay. Very nice, very nice. Let's see. Okay, so spins around, gets his momentum, the build comes up. Let's see how it goes. Another quick spin. Seems like he lost most of the speed there. I don't know why it just like stopped for some second, but he seems to be using his torso to get that spin out. Gets the punch on his opponent's knee. The knee gets destroyed, and he spins around, puts his foot straight down there, gets the decap. Didn't look like it for a second, but he also gets the split from that kick. Very nice. Holy crap, that must have been a really hard kick to break his opponent's head off and the chest piece at the same time. Let's have a look at this one last time. Let's see. So it's like kabam, knee, boom. That kick though. Whoa, that kick. I need to have a closer look at what the hell this kick is doing. This kick is doing some serious damage here. So how does this kick go through here? Okay, so it goes through the head. It phases through the head, clips the neck is gone, clips through the pec without touching the pec, hits the chest, takes the chest out. Now that is a really quick kick. That looked awesome, dude. Holy shit, that was amazing. That was really lovely. I don't see any flaws with this replay other than this weird part here where it just goes. But actually it kind of makes sense because look, it goes like fast and then stops for a bit, fast, stops for a bit, and then kabam, and then just happens fast and stops for a bit. So it's consistent in that like weird unique pattern that it's got going. Nice replay. I like it. It's cool. I'd give it a thumbs up. Let's move on into our next replay by Group 6, and he's doing something for us today. Okay, so looks like a little bit of a madman here and a slight body tap skeet. Okay, whoa, stop this. Let's have a look in slow-mo. So this opener though, I don't know what it's for. Seems a little weird, but it looks like you wanted to get off your hands here to do like a little spin. Comes around really nicely, I'll give you that. Comes out and spins around really cool. You're like touching your foot over there. It's pretty interesting. And legs coming in here. Goes for a flat foot kick through the face and the pec, kicking Yuke's shit off as he gets a grab on Yuke's elbow there, breaking off his wrist with the grab. Brings in his hand, smashes the arm off at the shoulder joint, and throws it away as he grabs again, brings in his leg for the side tap with the shin and the foot. Let's see what it gets here. Goes through the ass cheeks, takes off the hips actually. The ass cheeks seem to be, one of them is gone. One of them is still connected to the hips actually. But he does also get the split from the abs from the hips. I don't know. Yeah, hips. Let's call it hips. And then the torso flies away. He does some voodoo magic with his hands here, and he's like, whoosh, and breaks that hand off, and then flings it shortly, very close behind him for that. I don't know, maybe like skeet at this thing next time. This one over here. Where is it? This thing? Be a lot more cooler if you can skeet it from this distance, dude. So I'll give you that it takes a lot more frames to get that done. Or you can skeet the head, but you know, since this was closer, I'll give it to you. Okay.